Terrible lighting. Oh my God. And it's not telling me whether we're recording. Okay, now it is. Now, okay, got my screen on. Now I got to get my video controls right so they don't have sound overrun. Oh, I almost had sound overrun. And why am I not getting sound overrun? I got to come over to my other machine and check this. Anyways, Mark Donegan, self-healing practitioner and educator, August 13th. This is part of my 100-day video challenge. I'm on Zoom today, which is different. Hoping Greg will drop in here. I know you have Zoom capability, Greg. Show me that you're mentally on point today, and jump here on Zoom. Today is my day off. I have no focus on this video. This is not normal. Well, yeah, it is. It's a normal. I'm a self-healing practitioner and educator. It's just my flipping day off. I don't feel like engaging my brain to teach you anything or tell you anything today. So there. And yeah, we're on YouTube in a Zoom live thing. Oh, I'm here, but not on. Interesting. I have another box over here to look at. That box is really slow. It's not feeding live. Oh, you're watching me. Oh, I got it. You're over there on YouTube. And see, the only way I can stay in sync with my time is to be in my Zoom meeting. And so I can't see like in chat because I have to switch over to another screen, another part of my screen. And then I have my other computer. I'm going to bring up this meeting on it on my own channel. Because while I'm doing these things, especially the Zoom, I need to practice my controls because I need to do this stuff smooth. So yeah, that was all part of when I did the veteran radio stuff. I learned, man. And so I can't see. There we go. There we go. See, this is called production stuff. When people produce, I'm not a producer. Hell, I wasn't even a radio person. I just watched him yesterday. My good friend Doc, he passed away. He didn't kill himself, thank God, because we were both doing veteran suicide shit. No, Doc blew his brain out, dude. Seriously, my best friend at the time, we were actually kind of angry at each other. When he died, no, we were talking when he died. We'd go back and forth, me and my friends. But anyways. Yeah, Doc blew his damn brain out. It's a messed up part of my life in a way, except Doc came in a real hard place in my life, and he was there for a couple of years, and we did, veteran radio for, close to a year. Oh, we did a year. But anyways, Doc and I were pushing each other and just like being real with each other, and all we had in our world was just like you and me, like it was just like this internet relationship, and we did it in different ways. We instant message. Mainly we just did our show every week, and we'd live our life, and every Sunday we'd get together actually on Sunday morning and get drunk. And it was a little thing that we'd do to pat ourselves on the back for pushing for a good week. I haven't drank in months and months and months, so a long time now. Anyways, Doc and I made it a regular. Probably ought to incorporate that back into my schedule for the same reason. We had a belief system around taking that time off. And it's interesting because today I have to take that other day time off because tomorrow I have to do the frickin' market. And on a personal note, flipping Greg, I don't even know. I would normally be going to the hospital to go check in right now. But because I made this commitment, I can't do that. And so, yeah, I'm in an interesting place in my own belief systems. And that's why I haven't been drinking lately, because I would not be able to do what I'm doing if I touched a drop of alcohol or even a medication. I can't even take a medication right now. I mean, I've got some like light stuff, but even that, even like Tylenol is about all I can do, because anything that takes my edge off, mental or physical, I can't push through. And it's not that I'm pushing through. Like today, there's no way I'm pushing through this pain that I've got. Because like I said, I need to go to the hospital and get damn muscles released, but I'm going to release them myself without their medicines. And yeah, it'll take all flipping day. But that's cool because I got all day to do it. I planned this, before the market. I would do it. That's why I worked out all week, was making sure the house was full of food, all my chores are done, house is clean, all that preppy stuff for my brain to just relax today, So yeah, it's been a tough freaking week getting ready for market, and then to come to the day before and I'm not physically capable. It's like wow. But then, that's what everything's been about for me the last couple of years, and this work has always been about doing it. In like when my late partner who died, Audrey, she died doing this work till the day she died, because as a self-healing practitioner, what we told ourselves and believe is that we not only find our own answers, but always find a way to keep going and find a way to keep working. And if you can, like Audrey learned it from my grandma too, from a bed, from a prone position in a bed, sick and dying. You have a will of spirit through your words, and even your words and just the slightest of touches. And if your touch has any skill, you can still do amazing things to the day you die. And yeah, I've seen that, people in their dying moments give their brightest light. And then as they're checking out. So simply, that's what I'm trying to do, because when you consciously are aware that, I mean, a lot of us with the anxiety thing, we're caught up with the sense that death's going to get us today. Well, once you get over that, and then you've got a real good concept that it is coming, but not likely today, but it's guaranteed coming fairly soon, then you start trying to live, and you start trying to push that thing. It's an interesting concept, how some people hold life tight, how some people don't seem to care, but in the end, we all really do, just in different ways. My dad, just having passed, my dad was one and he struggled, because my dad and I talked about life and death all the time till the day he died. Again, his gift to me. And my dad, got the vaxxers, didn't want nobody near him. He valued his life greatly. He would have fought me and anybody else to keep his own life. That's how he did life. And then myself, I'm not so much that way. Though in the end, I would just instinctively act on my own, because we're humans. That's how we act. We're animals, which is interesting, because then we have these other aspects to us, that we're parents and we love people, and we have these other things where we will set aside our life for those people. And even Dad, but Dad would do it more on a conscious level. He would think things out where I'm reactive. I will just flip and react. So yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah, Doc man, I miss Doc. That's why I went and I watched the video, and I understand why nobody listened to us. We always did understand. We had our own take of the worldview, and nobody, opinion is an opinion. That's why I love Doc. You see, his opinion to him was worth it to put out there on his worldviews. And so I was listening to his video yesterday. It was kind of incredible for an individual, just person, giving their worldviews on current political issues. I mean, Doc was a real vehement and adamant about his beliefs, man, and that's why I liked him. And yeah, he was good. He really knew the political scene. He knew what was going on in the world. And then because of his time in the military, of course, which was very short, Doc, a lot of people tried to do stolen valor on Doc. It was absolutely not true. I did the research myself. He sent it to me because he got so upset about it. But yeah, he got blown up by, well, first of all, he made it through boot camp. That's what makes you a veteran. But he was in the Marine Corps, and he was a mortarman. And I think they dropped a short round or something, but he got blown up a little bit, and that made him a little bit weird. And then it wasn't about a year later that I think it was a bad discharge, but it was basically because he was angry little shit walking around causing more fights than the Marine Corps even wanted, which I thought was amusing. And then I remember also, it was also during a time period where I remember they were doing that. They were kicking a lot of people out. There was no wars. They didn't need him. And so he was a little drunken shit running around beating on people, and they kicked his butt out, kicked him to the curb. And yeah, it made him a different type of veteran to work with, do the veteran stuff with, that's for sure. But yeah, good Marine. And I don't know, Friday, this week is not just been me. I know this is a world thing because I can feel it. I feel it today. That's probably why I'm in so much more pain today. But you can just tell when you're sort of in sync with the world, whether sometimes you can feel the energies, like, you know, like that, but other times you feel the world. And I can feel that. I don't know if it's maybe just my area because we've had stuff going on here. We've had wildfires and a lot of other things. People have been really, really anxious to the point they're probably like me. They're a little burned out. It is Friday, but maybe that's what it is. I feel Friday feel. Well, kind of burned out. And it's so weird, you know, not having a regular job where you have a sense of time with the rest of the world. You know, you just have to make up your own schedules and things. Events. That's what I do. I put little events in my life that I work towards. But yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, so big day. Saturday, it always is changing lately, you know, especially with this worky thing. But yeah, it's going to be fun, no matter how I feel. And that's when I'm like telling myself, as far as getting back to the self-healing philosophies and mentalities, that's, you know, again, when I work today is just really smoothly, easily doing my routines, eating really good, hydrating real good, just pumping up like I'm going to do a marathon tomorrow. But I'm not looking at tomorrow like a marathon. That's why I've been working on my thinking all week, because of ease. And I want to do good work. And to do good work, I got to be really centered with all my stuff. And so I want to hit right on doing good work. And I don't even know what I'm going to do yet, which is way cool. That's the best thing. I have a solid little routine I do on people. It's actually difficult. It's very physically demanding, extremely physically demanding. So I'm thinking in my head all week, I'm thinking if I don't change it in some way, I'm not going to be able to do this tomorrow anyways. And I also just found out yesterday, tomorrow is going to be 105 heat. So I'm going to be doing all this crazy stuff out in over 100-degree heat. So I think just that in itself is enough for me to get fired up and make it happen. You know, I've got everything I could think of pretty much working against me. And sometimes for me, that's what it takes to rise. Interesting aspect. Yeah, that's the healing part today. I pretend it's my last day on Earth, and then tomorrow I go give it all up. Very interesting. And I do have a couple of different things I want to do at the market tomorrow as far as techniques. I want to make sure that I get out, just like I did the videos in a way. Come to think about it, market's been like that. It's been my family place, my comfort zone, my place where I expand and I grow. I do whatever, sort of whatever I want. Now I do whatever I want because I got freaking licenses, man. I do whatever I want until somebody can come tell me legally why I can't, and they got to be good to do that. They're going to have to be really good to do that. They're going to have to be like a doctor, a chiropractor coming with a cop. It's going to take all three of them to get me off my game. Until then, I'm putting my hands on people and working. Because, geez, what a thing that is, you know? What a thing that is. Think about that. To actually put your hands on other people in public legally. I mean, yeah, you have to have their agreement, but still, the money transaction is what nobody else can do. Like the money's always made it different. And it's interesting now that I'm there trying to make money off this work, which I haven't done really forever. Even when I charged, I didn't try to make money off it. It was just like, it was something that you have to do to make it worth it, you know? Now it's going to be more of that. And then tomorrow, that's one of the games I'm playing, this money game tomorrow. I'm going to find out what I'm worth for real. I'm going to like really put it to people, which is also fun because nobody else does that. And I'm only going to do it like maybe tomorrow because I told them from now then on I'm going to pick a rate and stick with it because that's what they want. The rules actually say you have to pick a rate and stay with it. But they gave me some leeway, and this is small town Ukiah. So tomorrow I'm going out there just like a hooker and hustling and seeing what I can get. And I know I got to change those words and not say that in the future. But while I'm still small and nobody cares about me and I have no client load, I can do whatever the flip I want. Woohoo! And yeah, that can cause issues, in the long run. My flippant attitude towards the professionalism, because that's exactly what I'm stepping away from down in the city. Just to not mention any names and keep my stuff straight, because there's a definite reason why I'm where I'm at, and that's it. Because I decided to do self work and try to be more professional, so I could get the work out to more people and not just my crowd and say screw the rest of the world. Because that's how we went into this. This is my last moment of self-healing stuff. And this is teaching stuff. As a teacher, if you've been taught by any good teacher, they'll tell you, if you stick with your own way, you're only going to reach 10%. 10% is the normal a teacher reaches, unless they start becoming an actual teacher, coming outside themselves and learning how to reach people. That's when you become an actual teacher. And I never wanted to call myself that. And even though I had the title like 25 years ago as an educator, that's a teacher, I didn't want to fully assume that mantle until I felt like I'd grown a little bit beyond myself and I was actually teaching outside my friend zone. And the only way to do that is through the good words and the professionalism. And I have a lot of old clients that I think about that help me realize the importance of that, because they put up a lot of stuff that just to get the work done on them. So yeah, the work as far as the hands-on is one thing, but the words and mainly the diagnostics, the insights, they get into different perspectives than somebody that knows pain, paralysis, and movement, and yoga and massage. That different perspective is my useful point for society, and I just have to find a good way to get it out there, and not without giving it for free, where it becomes without value. So yeah, value and worth is a big issue in my life right now. A lot of people, I'm sure, but for me, it's really important. So yeah, today I'm taking that value and worth to myself, and yeah, I thought I did that yesterday actually, because but I didn't. Or otherwise, I wouldn't be sore and wounded today. So, and I will recover from my wounds, because there is no bailing out to the doctors. There's not much they can do anyways. They would just kick me back home, and I'd mess up my day of work, and I'm not letting that happen. So do what you need to do to get yourself back up and into the game, because that's what I'm doing today. Peace out.